Hey everyone, I'm going to be reviewing the 5,000 calorie bulking diet by the Tren twins.
In off-season, people worry about, oh, my face is getting fatter, I lose my abs, but who cares? It's the fucking off-season. Just go train hard, lift heavy weights. I would eat steak and rice, but then maybe an hour later I might have McDonald's. 2 hours later I might have chicken and vegetables, but then after that I might go have a packet of chips, a bowl of ice cream.
Man, these guys are really cute and funny. Look at them. They really try to be manly or whatever they imagine, but wait, what does it say? Feral? You're literally the opposite of a feral animal. You're the most domesticated, slave-minded animal that lives on this earth. All drugged up, listening to, as I said in the last review, fake rock music, girl music.
Today is a full day of eating, a realistic full day of eating, and that means crumble cookies, sushi, processed foods, some seed oils. The 5 main things if you want to get jacked. Seed oils, below that sugar, and maybe some anavar. Listen to the government, they tell you that mini wheats is better than whole egg, okay? That's what they tell you, the pyramid, that pyramid thing you learn in school. Pure fucking sugar is the ultimate nutrients. I'll tell you what it is, it's pure shit. What you need to do is go get feral protein powder, because that's the cleanest source of isolate protein. Let's be honest here, Chris.
I know that they are joking, I think, I hope, but obviously the best protein source is liver, raw meat.
I haven't tracked a damn calorie since.
By the way, not only the protein itself, but you need a lot of vitamin A to assimilate the protein and to actually use it to build muscle, so to speak.
The day before the fucking show. Yeah, I haven't tracked the calories since prep. I haven't done cardio since. I do cardio every day because I want to actually keep my blood pressure down. Today marks the start of something new. We're firing on all cinders. We're firing on all... Yeah, let me get to that.
Alright, well you said it wrong.
He's just gonna edit out the video because he's...
No, because you don't want them to see how stupid you sound?
No, he makes the plot of the videos.
No, okay.
And
he just makes himself look good.
If it wasn't for me, the videos would be absolute shit. I'm just gonna go off on my gear and I'm gonna say what I want to say. You create a plot of videos. We were having a good thing and then, no, what is going on? What is the camera?
This is going really good.
Anyway, what were you saying? We're firing all cinders. And we're both the camera extremely jacked.
Sorry.
No, not that one either.
This looks great.
This is a more accurate angle. All right, anyways, what were we saying? Okay, we're locking it because we've been fat asses for too long. And no. I don't give a fuck about being fat asses. Breakfast, I'm just focused on nutrients, so I'm eating different fruits, beef and shit. I don't want...
They are really hormonally messed up, really acting like women on their period.
Fucking egg whites. I want as many nutrients, good shit for my body.
And that's not even normal, by the way. It's just how women act today because of how unhealthy their diets are, and especially if they are on some kind of drugs.
As possible. Ghee butter is a choice of lubricant, not that bullshit. And I don't really track anything. Whatever's in this container of meat, I don't give a fuck. I'm eating the whole thing. It's a big piece of fucking meat.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said. We're talking eggs, we're talking beef, talking blueberries, apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Cut this fat off. I don't want pure fat, you know?
An apple today only has some sugar, really. There's really not any micronutrients, just trace amounts. That's like saying a candy a day keeps the doctor away.
Like this. Knock that fat off right there. All about being 80-20. So like, I'm playing 80% of the time. 20% of the time, I'm eating fucking crumble cookies.
Yeah, that's it.
Usually it's like twice the size of mine.
They give the raw meat to the dogs, yeah? But they themselves cook it. How stupid can you be?
Oh wow. I'm actually
At least it's somewhat raw in the middle.
impressed.
Mikey has like double the amount of meat as me.
And actually the meal isn't that bad, besides the bread and what do they have on it? Avocado? If you would leave that out, steak and eggs, not insanely overcooked meat, would actually be an alright meal.
And another egg than me, so I don't know. Yeah, because you're just pussy. Got the fruit, then you add antioxidants, then you know you got...
Wait, he said antioxidants? I was gonna say maybe he learned something from my last review. They commented on my video and then they deleted their comment for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they did learn something from me. Their meals look a lot better all of a sudden. You have the fruits for the carbs, the meat, the eggs. The bread just doesn't make any sense. If you're eating carbs from the fruits already, why do you need the bread?
Got the avocado with the sourdough bread, the eggs, the full amino complex, buck egg white, the steak here, and no.
I could swear that they learned actually something from me. It's just too different. Tell me what you think about it.
Utensils. Look at that egg yolk.
Yeah, the eggs are also not overcooked. It really improved a lot.
The utensils, they taint the experience. Oh my god. Why else would I be eating on a literal piece of wood? Fuck that. Fuck utensils.
It's literally like a cartoon film.
Steak and eggs is the heartiest meal for a hardworking man. You just scoop it up with a big ass steak.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
I like
Why does she say that it's disgusting?
to mix all the flavors together. I'm not afraid, you know? Just like when I'm eating.
Alright.
It's a hybrid athlete right there.
It says cardio. It's actually a misconception that running or whatever they're doing probably is cardio. Actually, anything that makes your heart beat faster is technically cardio by definition, meaning that lifting weights is also cardio. You could say that it's maybe not as heavy cardio, because running is going to be worse as far as that goes, if you lift slowly, so to speak. Depending on how often you do it, how many reps, sets, or whatever. I can't even believe that I remember all of these stupid terms from my gym days. Yeah, it just depends how heavy you're going to be doing it. But still, running is probably always going to be worse for your heart. If these guys wouldn't be using the Tren, the drugs, and they wouldn't be doing the running, it wouldn't be that incredibly bad, seeing as they seem to have improved their diets somewhat, just leave out the bread. Then you would be doing all right. I don't get why you stress yourself even more. Maybe they will say what the point of this actually is.
Hit cardio to keep that fucking heart rate up. Healthy.
Keep the heart rate up, and then he says healthy what?
Strong.
Healthy and strong. But it has been proven that cardio, again, any type of exercise cardio, makes your heart grow. It makes it larger, because the cardiac output increases, and then eventually you will have heart failure, most likely. If you use Tren, then of course anyway, this is just speed running life.
And you're hammering up a hill full speed, or you're running a marathon. This volume starts stretching the heart out, and the myocardial cells start getting pulled apart.
That's what we're all about, man, bro. I get a cramp. For me, I think cardio, even on the bulk, you should definitely be doing cardio. Keep the food moving, but not fasting, and definitely not before a fucking workout, because those carbs go to the lift, right? Okay, why are you yelling at me? Next meal.
Oh my god, man. They're so aggressive, so biochemically sick. Reminds me of that snake diet guy.
Why is the milk going in first? You dumb fucking bastard. Having 2 scoops of farro hot rice, it's like 2.5 scoops, so it's like...
And now they eat cereal, yeah. I guess that they didn't learn very much.
65 grams of carbs, a scoop of protein in it, digest quick, pre-workout meal. You don't want something sweeter today. Trail supplements. Running a Labor Day sale right now, 10% off plus free shipping for you.
What is this joke? Feral supplements, and then you have a wolf. It would have to be, if it would be in a powder form, powdered blood, liver, heart. If anything, if there would be such a thing as a feral supplement.
US customers, I know a lot of people are gonna be saying,
But then these guys eat grains, pasteurized milk, I guess. Totally the opposite of being feral.
Oh, you're gonna die so young.
You will, very likely. It's just what happens to drug addicts.
You're gonna die early eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch while taking a shitload of gear. Well, what I have to say to those people is, we're both gonna die, motherfucker. At least I died enjoying eating what the fuck I wanted.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you don't enjoy it. You can say that in the moment you enjoy the flavors, the drugs, the addictive chemicals in there, the sugar overload and whatnot, but afterwards you feel bad. So even though you can argue that in the moment your senses are overwhelmed, overall you will feel gut discomfort, you will have gas from it, you will deplete yourself from all kinds of nutrients because of the anti-nutrients and other harmful toxins. All of the health issues really that you can think of will soon come because of this. There's already probably some there which they don't talk about. And of course some are also visible, such as the skin issues. Not right now here, but you can see it in other clips, obviously because of the drugs alone. Point being, even though it may feel good in the moment, just like some other drugs also that you use, afterwards and long term you always feel bad. So there is no joy. They are in their 20s as far as I know. In your 20s you would already naturally have a lot of children, you would be hunting. That's what brings you joy in your life. This clearly does not. Do they seem joyful? Where is the joy? You speak about joy. Where is there any joy in your videos? You're constantly agitated, aggressive. You just don't like anything about your life. You're constantly complaining. I haven't even seen a glimpse of joy.
But I second what you said. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think that was very intelligent. The thing about us bulking is I still got a diet. I don't even get full. I'm in a midlife crisis at the age of 23. So I can't figure.
Oh, they're 23. Yeah. They don't look like they have much youth left in their bodies. If they continue, if they even reach the age of 30, oh, they're gonna look like they're 60 for sure. You can quote me on this later on.
Out what the fuck else I want to do with my life besides getting absolutely jacked. That shit awful. We eating sushi in the car and shit. Well,
all right, that was one of the most boring segments of a video I've ever seen. They were just lifting metal. Oh my god, that was torture, really. And now they eat sushi with some kind of raw meat, as far as I can see. That's good.
I'm not kidding. Mike, bro, this is the best piece of sushi I ever had.
Sushi nowadays is full of all kinds of garbage sauces, sometimes even vegetable oils. They just pack in anything they can to fill it up. If you eat typical traditional so-called sushi, then it's alright.
Holy fucking shit. So if you dissect this individually, we got salmon here with rice paper, avocado, and then imitation crab. So it's basically just protein, carbs, clean as fuck. This is good as fuck. So these are beautiful, bro. I'm gonna have to go shake the fucking chef's hand, man. Fuck. Let me go suck his. They actually gave us a fortune cookie, bro. What is this? Give your love with the big hug.
Even though sushi has a lot of rice, which has arsenic, and as I said, all of the other ingredients, at least the slaves of today get to eat some kind of raw meat. Even if the meat is something such as farmed salmon, I guess at least they get a taste of raw meat. Really, there's not any other dishes that people eat today.
Right now, like, I don't think I could eat fucking 6 clean meals. I don't even know how many calories that was, but based on how I feel, it was probably like 1,000. Clue, as long as I'm getting bigger and stronger and not
Yeah, this is what it's all about for them. They use these drugs, Trenbolone, which is used to make cows huge. How this is allowed on YouTube, I have no idea, but whatever. Actually, I do have an idea, of course. I get why it's allowed, obviously, but you know what I mean. And then they eat all day long to stress themselves even more, to simply run their metabolism all day long, which ages you even more. It's just constantly stress day in and day out. You're aging your body as quickly as possible. You really don't care about your life whatsoever when you live like this. And then he talked about joy before, even though clearly there's no joy involved in anything that they do. It's just forcing themselves to work out. They are force-feeding themselves.
A little bit of beef, looks pretty fatty. Got some chicken, some brown rice, broccoli. Is this butter?
He made the sound, yeah, to broccoli. And why do they? I hope that they won't eat it.
And then that DC. And then also avocado, because I need that folic acid. Oh yeah, give me some of that. Get rid of some of that inflammation that's built up from just lifting heavy as fuck. You know what sucks about...
Man, your whole body is one big inflammation. You can't get rid of that except if you change everything. Wait, does he have a t-shirt on saying I love Tren? No way, right?
I'm recording these videos. I don't get to watch YouTube while I'm fucking eating. This shit needs salt though.
Wow, he really does. These guys are nuts.
Sorry, I'm about to watch this movie, so... Damn, really? I'm that shit. This is chicken, bro. I've been obsessed with this burger, bro. Sleepy chocolate, right? We got some like sleep supplements right before bed. Sweet treat. Bro, it's mine, bro. Come on, bro. You ate on mine earlier. Let's go get food. Still hungry.
Is that their girlfriend or something? That's exactly what you would expect, yeah.
Not gonna act like I didn't just have a full cookie. Alright, I'm Insomnia Deluxe cookie, then mine to the top. Sugar cookies lame as fuck.
Well, those just aren't really good ones. Excuse me.
I'm thinking, what's the calories looking like? I got no fucking clue.
Oh, the video just ended? That was the end of the video, huh? Strange. What am I even supposed to get out of this video? What am I supposed to learn? If I would watch their channel for the first time, then I see two guys who hate their lives. They don't care about themselves or anybody around them whatsoever. You can't even. How can you care about anybody else if you don't care about yourself whatsoever? They are really trying to get to the end of their life as quickly as possible by, as I said, using the drugs, which completely age you, make you big, which really just means that they make you grow. Growing is aging. Then, as I said, the metabolism is fired up all day long again, more aging. Obviously, biochemically and hormonally specifically, it's an absolute mess. You probably need to take a lot of other drugs to try to fight the side effects of the Tren. Maybe they're using something else also. I don't know. Not that I watched their channel. This is the second video that I'm reviewing from them. As I said, the diet improved somewhat. They eat a lot of meat. That's good. Some of it wasn't even that overcooked. Even the eggs weren't that overcooked. Then there was some broccoli. I hope that I didn't eat it. Yeah, some grains, rice, whatever. Of course, for the carbohydrates, could just be eating more fruits. Overall, of course, it's still garbage, but at least they eat somewhat meat and egg-based, which they understand is important for them to grow, to age and maintain their unnatural bodies. But this is what their lives are all about. It really reminds me of Jeff Nippard. Jeff knows that he will forever be technically small, which is why these kind of people really want to grow, but they can't naturally. And it actually stunts your growth if you start too early. I don't know when these guys started. They probably realize at a certain age they won't be growing anymore, which is why they started growing sideways more so. And they are just dealing with this pain, and it's just something that they can't accept. It's really just a disaster. It's like watching a car crash, basically, like a really long one, where there's fire and it's just burning non-stop, kind of. If you understand what I mean, it's just very slow. Just an absolute destruction of your body. That's kind of what you're seeing here. And there's probably nothing and nobody that's gonna snap them out of it. Yeah. And the closest people that they have to each other are they themselves, most likely. I don't know where the parents are. Like I said, they moved away from their parents or whatever the case. And they just keep reinforcing their own beliefs onto themselves. Yeah, this is not gonna end well, that's for sure. And people, from what it seems like, what they said, keep even telling them that it's not gonna end well. But they don't care. Why do you keep telling them that, thinking that it will change something in their lives if it's clear that they already decided to destroy themselves? Pretty much nothing is gonna snap them out of it. Maybe if one of them has a heart attack and the other one doesn't, maybe then. Something like that. That's about the only way. Thanks for watching.